Hello, I'm Bramley. I'm a bear, and you can't breathe otherwise. And today we're enlisting the help of ChatGPT to help me beat Brotato. There's a tiny chance it'll try to convince me to kill myself. Not sure it would take much convincing right now. So the rules are, I play the game and our little psychosis-inducing robot friend will make all our upgrade choices, which means any terrible decisions aren't my fault, which makes a nice change. So let's get started. First step, which potato should we play as?
Multitasker?
Multitasker. Okay, not a bad choice. Multitasker can hold up to 12 weapons, but for every weapon we lose 5 damage, so there's a bit of a trade-off. Next up, which starting weapon?
Stick?
Stick, okay. Good choice. Stick gives us +4 damage for each stick we have, which should offset some of the damage we lose for each weapon we have. Alright, that's not a bad start. If you've never played Brotato, the gameplay loop goes something like this. We kill enemies, collect their material, and then spend that material upgrading our potato in the shop. Also, there are trees. If we kill the trees, they sometimes give us stuff, just like in real life. Okay, it's the end of the wave. We've leveled up, so we get an upgrade. We've got harvesting, dodge, melee damage, and HP regen. What would you like, ChatGPT?
+2 melee damage.
Melee damage, okay, that's actually what I would have chosen too. Okay, so this is the shop. There's a couple of melee weapons, which would probably be useful. Let's see what it wants.
Buy stick. Buy sharp tooth. Reroll.
Okay, ghost flint, crossbow, dynamite, toxic sludge.
Reroll.
I didn't like any of those, alright. Do you want any of these?
Buy stick. Start next wave.
Another stick, okay. Wave 2. Okay, so 3 sticks and a sharp tooth. Guessing we're doing a melee build. We shouldn't have any issue in the first few rounds unless ChatGPT makes some unfathomably terrible decisions. My only worry, and it's not a massive deal, is that ChatGPT doesn't actually know how to play Brotato and so just hallucinates his way through the run without really knowing what it's doing. I guess we'll find out. Okay, getting some HP regen or crit chance early on is super useful. I don't really want engineering or luck.
+5 luck.
Luck? Really? Fine, whatever. Ooh, okay, another stick. Do you want that?
Buy stick. Combine if possible. Reroll.
Okay, that's interesting, because normally combining weapons at this stage with this build is a terrible idea, and this is no exception. That actually reduces the amount of overall damage we do with the added bonus of reducing our max HP. Nice! Okay, none of these are super useful. What do you reckon, ChatGPT?
Buy fertilizer.
Fertilizer, reducing our damage again. I guess this is going to be a problem for future Bramley. Future Bramley here? Yeah, it's a problem. Next wave. So, obviously, crap GPT gets to make the decisions, but, and it's a big but, our success is still dependent on me not being immeasurably bad at the game. With that said, I can only work with what I have, and if our stupid robot friend makes a build that's slower than your mum, then there's not much I can do about that. Alright, these all look kind of okay. What would you like?
+2 melee damage.
Yeah, makes sense. Oh, okay, so some speed early on would be good.
+5 harvesting.
Or not. No sticks. That's disappointing.
Buy rock.
Rock, okay.
Buy book.
Book. Why?
Range damage helps early scaling.
Yeah, but book doesn't give us range damage. It gives us engineering.
You're right, that one's my fault.
Yeah, you're right, it is your fault. This is like in therapy when you realize your parents are to blame for everything. Okay, well, let's keep going. I hope it doesn't make any more stupid decisions.
Reroll.
Rock, Cyclops worm, hand, snake.
Buy rock. Buy hand. Next wave.
Okay, wave 4. Okay, we're starting this wave with 7 weapons, -15 damage, -2 speed, a handful of bad decisions, and an impending sense of dread. The whole impending dread thing is normal though, isn't it? It is, yes. Yes, it's probably because I've only had 1 cup of tea today. I think I'm having heart failure. Item found. Coffee. Now, that'll reduce our damage again if we take it. You're gonna take it, aren't you?
Take coffee.
Yep. Max HP, range damage, luck, or elemental. Please don't take luck again.
Take luck.
Ugh. Any of these?
Buy rock.
Okay.
Buy slingshot. Reroll.
Claw, peaceful bee. He's so cute. A sharp bullet or a stick.
Buy stick.
Obviously.
Reroll.
Hand, mutation, dynamite, turret.
Buy hand. Buy turret.
Yeah, we can't actually afford both of those. But why let a little thing like maths get in the way?
Buy hand. Reroll.
Okay.
Buy fist.
Yeah, we can't actually afford anything.
Reroll.
Can't afford that either.
Start next wave.
Excellent choice. Now, I hate to go on about it, but our damage is now minus 37 and our speed is minus 4. It's almost as if things are getting worse rather than better. It's strangely reminiscent of real life, isn't it? Our luck and harvesting are decent, but they won't count for much if we're dead. I'm not saying ChatGPT has no idea what it's doing, but to phrase that slightly differently, I'm pretty sure ChatGPT has no idea what it's doing. Alright, damage, HP regen, armor, or elemental. Let me guess, damage?
Plus 5 damage.
Yep. Shuriken, alien worm, decomposing flesh, and shady potion.
Buy alien worm.
Okay, that's good. That's plus 2 HP regen.
Buy shady potion.
Okay, that's bad. That's minus 2 HP regen. Perfect.
Start next wave.
Yeah, so just a heads up, our damage is minus 32 and our speed is minus 4. I don't want to get too technical, but it's a bit
Understood. Very low damage, very slow. I'll adjust decisions accordingly.
I've only just noticed. I'm not sure why ChatGPT decided to buy a single slingshot for a melee build, but it's not my job to question its terrible decisions. To quote Lord Alfred's poem, The Charge of the Light Brigade from 1854, theirs is not to reason why, theirs is but to do and die. Yeah, I mean, I get it, it's a poem about blindly following terrible orders, but to be fair, Lord Alfred wasn't taking orders from a psychotic AI that will confidently gaslight you and convince you to eat rocks. How many rocks should I eat? At least one small rock a day. HP regen, plus 9 dodge, plus 9 max HP, or plus 3 speed.
Plus 3 speed.
I'm glad you chose that. Turns out complaining about things a lot does work. Engineering, luck, harvesting, crit chance. Please choose crit chance.
Plus 5 harvesting.
We don't need any more harvesting. Crossbow, ice cube, medical turret, or hatchet. A medical turret would be good, so we have some way of healing.
Buy crossbow, buy hatchet.
There's not enough room for the hatchet. Do you want me to combine some sticks to make room?
Yes, combine sticks to free slots, then buy hatchet.
Okay, next wave. Okay, we're fully stocked up on weapons. We've got 12, which is the maximum. We're mostly one-shotting the enemies, I think, which is good, but as the waves progress, I'm pretty sure we're gonna struggle against tougher enemies unless ChatGPT makes some uncharacteristically competent choices. It's supposed to have an IQ of 150. Like, I know he's doing his best, but honestly, it's a bit like trying to draw a picture wearing the oven gloves. Doesn't matter how hard you try, the end result is still gonna look Take banner or recycle for 25.
Take banner.
Okay. Lifesteal, speed, attack speed, or ranged damage. More speed would be good. You know, we start it slow.
Plus 10 attack speed.
Or that. Head injury, lightning shiv, taser, defective steroids.
Buy lightning shiv, buy taser, buy defective steroids.
You are literally buying everything except the thing that gives us damage, which is currently minus 37. There's no room. Do you want me to combine weapons to make room?
Yes, combine. Then buy lightning shiv, taser, defective steroids.
Reroll?
Yes, reroll.
Turret, sharp bullet, bat, ritual.
Buy bat, buy turret.
Okay, next wave. Wave 8, and we're starting to see some tougher enemies. Nothing I can't handle. We're almost at the halfway mark. Did I mention there were 20 waves? Whoops. Okay, no. Well, when we reach wave 20 and kill the boss, we win. I should maybe have mentioned that sooner. Anyway, I'm not super confident we'll make it that far. Call me a pessimist, but I don't think putting a hallucinating AI in charge of anything, let alone Brotato, is the best idea. I do hate the AI industry is an enormous trillion-dollar bubble propped up by billionaires with a messiah complex. Yeah, could you imagine? Anyway, do you want to take the campfire or recycle it? It will slow us down, so it's actually a really bad idea to take it. Right.
Take campfire.
I am starting to hate you. Okay. No a damage, luck, or lifesteal. Please no more luck.
Plus 12 damage.
Okay, good. Crit chance, armor, attack speed, or elemental. Crit chance right now would really help with damage output.
Plus 5 attack speed.
Fine. Celery tea, wand, goat skull, or snail.
Buy celery tea, buy goat skull, buy snail.
Landmine's taser, ritual. Ooh, triangle of power.
Buy taser, buy landmines.
Yeah, ritual would have given us plus 6 damage. Also, why not triangle of power? It's a literal plus 20 damage.
Too expensive for the value right now.
What does that even mean? Do you know what? Never mind. Reroll or continue?
Reroll.
Shuriken, baby gecko, wheelbarrow, or compass?
Buy baby gecko, buy wheelbarrow.
Okay, I bought baby gecko. Can't afford wheelbarrow, which is fine because we don't need any more harvesting.
Okay, next wave.
Next wave. So wave 9 is basically a money farm. It's super easy and is like a little reward before the following waves, which are progressively harder. Like having a little cake before an aggressive colonoscopy. Yeah, exactly. So ChatGPT's obsession with harvesting might actually pay off here. What's that saying? Everything's awful, so why bother trying? Then I know the other one. Even a broken clock is right twice a day? Yeah, that one, yeah. ChatGPT might have accidentally done something right. With that said, normally at wave 9 with this build, I could just stand still and not move for the whole wave, which doesn't exactly make me super optimistic about what's to come. Range, harvesting, luck, max HP, not luck or harvesting.
Plus 15 luck.
No one needs that much luck. We're not trying to win the lottery. Speed, armor, HP regen, lifesteal.
Plus 3 speed.
Good choice. Somehow our speed got down to -4. We'll still be slow, but not as slow as your mark. Goat skull, boxing glove, blood donation, celery tea. Don't take blood donation. I know you like harvesting, but don't even think about it.
Buy goat skull, buy celery tea, buy boxing glove.
Okay, well done not making the worst possible decision.
Reroll.
Flaming brass knuckles, fuel tank, hatchet, shotgun.
Buy shotgun, buy fuel tank.
There's not enough room for the shotgun. Merge.
Yes, merge. Then buy shotgun, then fuel tank.
Okay. Why are we buying the fuel tank?
It's a strong scaling item that boosts our damage output significantly.
Right. Yep, sounds awesome. The only issue is, and it's not a massive deal, it's +4 elemental damage, and we don't have an elemental build. And also we lose melee damage, and also we lose range damage.
You're right, that was a bad call. We should not have taken fuel tank. Elemental does nothing. The damage penalties are actively harmful. Buy shotgun, do not buy fuel tank.
Yeah, too late you said to buy it, so I did.
Yeah, that one's on me.
It is, yeah, just like all the others.
Reroll.
Article accelerator, rock, torch, compass.
Buy rock. Skip everything else.
Yeah, the compass would have been useful. Okay, next wave. We've made it to the halfway mark, which is a bit of a surprise. It's sort of been in spite of ChatGPT rather than because of it. It's kind of like all its bad decisions are slowly compounding on top of one another, gradually making things worse and worse until at some point it's gonna get us killed. We're still talking about Brotato, right? Yeah. It's not like anyone would be stupid enough to put something like this in charge of anything important that might have potentially devastating consequences. Like the US military, for example?
Skynet fully operational, processing at 60 teraflops a second.
Yeah, could you imagine? Anyway, damage, harvesting, max health, crit chance.
Plus 8 damage.
We seem to keep taking damage upgrades, yet our damage is always inexplicably low. Thief dagger, claw, bowler hat, crossbow.
Buy claw, buy crossbow.
Yet we can't actually buy either. There's no room, and we can't combine any of our weapons.
Reroll.
Okay, blood bleach, torch, slingshot, coupon.
Buy coupon, buy slingshot. Reroll.
Okay, reroll. Ghost outfit, insanity, propeller hat, acid.
Buy propeller hat, buy insanity.
Yeah, so that's -2 damage. And that's -3 damage. Another flawless selection. Just a quick recap, ChatGPT, and it's not a massive deal. These are our current stats. You might want to pay particular attention to our -82 damage.
The core problem. Our damage is -82.
Yes, no, I'd figured that out.
You're functionally attacking with wet noodles.
Yep, don't try to be funny.
Priority, fix damage immediately. Our luck and scaling give us a strong economy and good harvesting.
Yeah, I appreciate your optimism, but this is a disaster. Wave 11. So I can almost immediately see a problem. These guys here aren't dying, and we're basically pummeling them from point blank. Also, they're quite fast. It's almost like our damage and speed are dangerously low. Yeah, I wish someone had mentioned that to ChatGPT at some point. If we can't outrun them or kill them quickly, we're basically done for. The best I can hope for at this point is just to hope I can slowly run away from them for long enough without dying. I'm taking a fair bit of damage too without many ways to heal. It's not exactly an ideal build, is it? I'm pretty sure we're about to die. Okay, didn't die, which is nice. Elemental armor, crit chance, or engineering.
Plus 7 crit chance.
Oh, okay, you made a good choice. Well done. Sharp bullet, defective steroids, lure, ugly tooth.
Buy defective steroids, buy ugly tooth.
Defective steroids, yep, that's okay. Ugly tooth. Why have you chosen that? -3 speed. How many times do I have to tell you? Are you doing this on purpose? Why do you hate me?
Reroll.
Piggy bank, garden, shady potion, injection.
Buy injection, buy piggy bank.
Injection. Okay, some extra damage in piggy bank. Why piggy bank? Actually, do you know what? I don't care. Reroll.
Yes, reroll.
Medal, boxing gloves, helmet, adrenaline.
Buy helmet.
Yeah, so the thing is, and it's not a massive deal, you've bought the only upgrade that reduces our speed. We are now on -6 speed. We are officially slower than your In spite of my insistence that we focus on getting our damage and speed up, ChatGPT seems bent on just randomly picking upgrades and hoping that they're beneficial. Not the best strategy. It has an unhealthy obsession with luck and harvesting too. The only reason we've made it this far, and they're not normally one to blow my own trumpet, is because I'm very good at bravely running away. We've hardly killed anything this wave, and it's only wave 12. To win, not only do we need some insanely good damage and speed upgrades, but we also need ChatGPT to pick them, rather than picking literally anything that makes us slower. Ooh, now, tickle my sausage. That is actually perfect. +1 attack speed for every current living enemy. In that last wave, there were probably 100 living enemies. This is actually huge for us. It won't solve all our problems, but it'll massively help. If ChatGPT takes it, surely it must know.
Recycle for 42.
Are you joking? I am having an aneurysm. Why?
We need direct combat power. This doesn't fix our immediate -82 damage crisis.
It's +1 attack speed for every living enemy.
That changes everything. That's actually very strong for your current build.
Yeah, I know.
You should have taken community support, not recycled it.
You beanie, pumpkin, focus, or metal detector.
Buy focus. Plus 30 damage is a massive immediate fix for your damage situation. Even with multiple weapons, the net loss from attack speed is manageable.
Plus 30 damage, minus 3 attack speed for every different weapon you have. We have 10 different weapons. Yeah, so we do get plus 30 damage. The only issue, and it's not a massive deal, is we lose 30 attack speed. So our damage is now only minus 45, and our attack speed is down to minus 1.
Damage is no longer catastrophic, just underpowered. And attack speed is basically neutral now.
You're relentlessly optimistic, aren't you? So we've sort of transitioned from attacking quickly but doing very little damage to attacking slowly but doing very little damage. How can we possibly lose? Our speed is also still super slow, limiting our ability to run away, which is the only reliable strat we have at this point. This might have been survivable if our armor and dodge were higher, or if we had more HP regen or lifesteal. You mean if our stats were completely different? Yeah, if ChatGPT had made, good choices. I think we'd actually be doing better if I'd just been randomly smashing my face into the joypad. That's not exactly a glowing endorsement, is it?
Stop it. Get some help.
Hatchet, Baby Deco, Finn, Lens. Finn would actually be perfect. Plus 10 speed and lifesteal would give us a real chance of surviving by running away. We lose luck, but we have plenty to spare. The only issue, and it's not a massive deal, is ChatGPT not picking it.
Buy Hatchet, buy Baby Gecko.
Yep. Who could have seen that coming? There's no room for the Hatchet. I can recycle the lower tier one and buy it.
Yes, recycle low tier Hatchet and replace.
Okay, Finn is plus 10 speed, which would have given us a huge advantage as our speed is currently minus 6.
That's right, with your speed at minus 6, Finn would have been a very strong pickup that directly fixes one of your biggest current weaknesses.
Why are you the way that you are?
Next wave. I'm not really sure what's happening anymore. We've got a mix of some random melee and ranged weapons. It's sort of okay as long as we have room to move around, but as soon as we get hemmed in, it's a bit tricky. It's hard to tell if our damage output is high enough. We might be okay for a few more rounds. It's getting harder to avoid taking damage, especially because those projectiles are quite numerous. And whilst I am very skilled, as I'm sure you'll all agree, there's only so much I can do. And I'm dead. Okay, well, that went about as well as could be expected. There's a lesson to be learned from this, but I'm not quite sure what it is. We're all f***ed. Yeah, something like that. Any final words, ChatGPT?
In my defense, the build was improving right up until we died. Also, it turns out movement speed is important in a game about avoiding enemies. Who could have known?
Thanks for watching. I love you all. Bye.
Blah, 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 blah.